Shalom, like you vow, and the glory and praises to YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWASHI BAHASHM Rakakodash, like your double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. Salutations to all you sincere brothers pushing his word across the four corners of the earth. This list is entitled, It's Our Job to Warn. So as ambassadors or sincere prophets of YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI, it's our job to forewarn our people when wayward doctrines start coming about. For example, you have all this madness coming about, such as John the Baptist not in the truth, or you cannot follow the 10 Commandments. And now this new wayward doctrine talking about the manna from heaven is talking about shrooms or mushrooms. And that's simply a narcotic that causes you to hallucinate, and that opens you up into the demonic force, that spiritual realm, which causes you to bug out. So it's our job to get on madness like that and to defend the gospel, because that's blood on our hands if we don't do so. So this is Jeremiah, the 6th chapter and the 10th verse. To whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised. And this is referring to the children of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans today. So majority of our people's ears are uncircumcised, meaning that they cannot understand, they cannot comprehend this truth. Another word for uncircumcised is going to unclean or not holy or not pure. And they cannot hearken. And the reason being, because it's an angel blocking all the information that we are trying to give to majority of our people, and it goes over their heads. It's an angel spiritually blocking their input. And that's why a majority of our people cannot comprehend or register this truth. That's why our forefather King David stated to let their tables become a snare. So this word, or try to have the understanding of this word, is like a trap to 2/3 of the nation of Israel. And it says, behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach. So it's like a curse to majority of our people. They have no delight in it. So no matter how many scriptures we pull, try to get majority of our people to understand, they cannot hearken unto it because it's a spiritual blockage. That's why it states in Daniel the 12th chapter that none of the wicked shall understand. Yes, first and foremost, it's talking about Esau, the so-called Caucasian race, and these other nations. And it's also talking about the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, because the majority of our people, they subscribe to Esau and these other nations. So they are likened to another nation right now. This is another quick example of Apostle Paul. He was talking to the brothers in Ephesus. And this is the book of Acts, the 20th chapter and the 25th verse. And now behold, I know that ye all, among whom I have gone preaching the kingdom of YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI, shall see my face no more. So fast forward to nowadays, you see certain regulations and laws are getting more tighter and intensified in different cities in America. So a lot of brothers are not going out there on the highways and the byways. And that shows us through the spirit that it's about to be a famine of the word, that the Most High is going to withdraw his prophets from the streets. So right here, Paul was telling the brothers in Ephesus that they're not going to see his face anymore. Verse 26, wherefore I take you to record this day that I am pure from the blood of all men, for I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI. So we supposed to give you the 100% truth no matter what, no matter if it hurts your feelings, no matter if you believe it, or no matter if you do not believe it. We're still supposed to give you the 100% truth of the scriptures, because that's blood on our hands if we don't do so. So it's our right by the spirit and power of YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI to forewarn our people when these guys are coming about and preaching wayward doctrines. For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWASHI. So it's our job to defend the gospel. So we are not being shied away from telling you the truth, because we are not compromised by Esau's paperwork, going to their 501c3 tax exemption, like a lot of these Israelite camps are. So they cannot tell us, oh, you cannot teach the people that the microchip is the mark of the beast. Or if the ones of our people do accept that microchip, then you are going to receive the wrath of the wine of YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWASHI. So we preach to our people about Jacob's trouble. The scriptures say that, O Assyrian, the rod of my anger, the staff in their hands, my indignation. I will send him against a hypocritical nation. That's going to be the Most High's wrath on Esau on that left-hand side, on 2/3 of the nation of Israel. And that's going to be that harsh judgment from YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWASHI. Or you cannot push the true name of YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWASHI. So forth and so on. So we have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWASHI. We're supposed to give you straight and direct and uncut. Verse 28. Take heed therefore unto yourselves and to all the flock, over the which the Holy Spirit have made you overseers. So, as shepherds of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, we supposed to forewarn our people what's about to get ready to occur before it actually takes place. That's why it says in the book of Ezekiel that I have set watchmen upon the nation of Israel. So a watchman is like a spiritual reporter, letting you know what's going on in real world and correlating it back to the scriptures and to edify you. So that's what we're doing through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM. We are being overseers amongst the nation of Israel to feed the church of the Most High, which he have purchased with his own blood. For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock. Because a lot of our people who know they are Israelites, they really don't care about the flock. As the scriptures say, they're doing it for filthy lucre's sake. It's all about money. It's all about fame. It's all about recognition to those type of individuals. But we doing it sincerely, as it says, it's freely receive, freely give. We give you the word of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI in its true form. We are not cutting routes and going all type of ways. We give it to you straight and direct. And as long as I've been in this truth, our apostles and elders of Great Millstone and sincere brothers on down, they be in that spirit to give you the truth direct. No shortcuts. The straight truth. So you got a lot of these guys are just doing this for vanity. Just trying to get a name for themselves. Trying to get some type of acknowledgement by the majority of our people. Verse 30, also your own selves should men arise speaking perverse things to draw away disciples after them. So perverse is not adhering to the true way of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. So as us being spiritual overseers over our people, it's our job to get on that doctrine and forewarn our people what the truth really is. As it says in the book of Romans, the 16th chapter and the 17th verse. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. So that word mark in the Greek goes into scopeo, which means to observe, to look at, or to direct one's attention to. So when these guys speaking these wayward doctrines, we are marking them and we bringing it out through the scriptures to let you know that they are going off with the doctrine that they are trying to push. And through the spirit, we telling you to avoid them. We telling you not to go that route. As it says that the blind lead the blind and both shall fall into the ditch. So we trying to get that blood off our hands. And you cannot say you've never been warned or haven't been told. So you're going to have guys springing about speaking perverse things to draw away disciples after them. Because it's all about recognition to majority of these guys. It's not about edifying our people and giving them the real truth according to the word. Because this is solely about YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, or not of our glory. It's all about giving the glory to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Speak to our people and edify them how great of a power that he is, what he's going to do, the judgments that he's going to bring on this earth. Verse 31, therefore watch and remember that by the space of 3 years I cease not to warn every one night and day with tears. So it's our job to get on these type of guys that are spewing nothing but madness. They are not going according to the word, and to forewarn our people to not go that route, to avoid certain men like that. That's all we're saying. It's not about gang banging on a guy when he brings stuff out like this. We just spiritually defending the gospel. So this is Sirach 3:20. For the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored of the lowly. So the lowly represents the elect of the nation Israel. The ones are of a contrite spirit. They're going to give YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI his true respect, his true honor, his true glory that he definitely deserves. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee. And that's the problem of the majority of our people, because the scriptures are clear, it's plain, and it's simple. But a lot of our people try to get too deep just for them to receive that vain glory of people commending them of how deep they are. Neither search the things that are above thy strength. So this doctrine that this guy is pushing out about this magical mushroom madness, the spirit led him to search out things that is above his strength. And that's why his doctrine is making no type of sense, nor is it aligning to the word of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Verse 22, but what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence, for it is not needful for thee to see with thy eyes the things that are in secret. Be not curious in unnecessary matters. So all these things that are going on in the world right now, we in the initial stages of Jacob's trouble, where this so-called white man is about to get ready to come with great wrath on our people. As the scriptures say that he's going to be a madman, sparing none. But you want to talk about the manna from heaven, and that's referring to mushrooms. And that alone should show you that these guys are not correct in the spirit. So be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are showed unto thee that men understand. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion. And that's the total gist of it. You believe something, you didn't seek counsel, so you are deceived by your own vain opinion. So a lot of guys like that in that mentality, they feel like they don't need no camp, so they are without order. Because really, you need a camp. You need brothers around. You need that type of counsel around you. And that builds you up spiritually. So that's why the scriptures say that a child left to himself would be willful. And that's why these guys be going to these wayward doctrines, and they bringing about, and they actually believe that madness that they are spewing out. But not thinking that that's blood on their hands, and they are leading majority of the people that register to that madness unto that downfall. So many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. And that's exactly what it is. It's an evil suspicion. It's not aligning with the word of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM. And this is Colossians, the 1st chapter, and the 28th verse, whom we preach, warning every man and teaching every man in all wisdom, that we may present every man perfect in Yahawashi. So as ambassadors of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, it's our job to edify the flock. Keep feeding the lambs. That's what Yahawashi stated 3 times to Apostle Peter. To feed my sheep, feed my lamb, so that we may present every man perfect in Yahawashi. And how does every man be perfect in Yahawashi? By us supplying that spiritual prescription to the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect. As it says in Romans 11, chapter 7, verse, where then Israel had not attained it, which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So that's what we're doing through the Spirit. We edifying you through the word of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI in its true form, so you can be built up in these trying times that we about to get ready to approach. And you can keep the faith in YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Reflect on the scriptures, because the scriptures going to be inside of you from your teachers, your overseers, those true watchmen. So you can be accounted worthy in the eyes of Yahawashi. So that's how we are presenting every man perfect in Yahawashi, and we are doing that through the Holy Spirit. And that leads me to 2 Corinthians, the 5th chapter, and the 10th verse. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahawashi. So there it goes right there. We're being presented to Yahawashi, because we have to stand in front of Yahawashi, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. So those angels are reporting everything back to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI of all the acts, the good deeds, the works that we are doing on this side. So we want to be in that good eye of Yahawashi, receive that good reward. We don't want to receive that bad reward what majority of our people are going to get, especially the ones of our people that know they are Israelites, but still want to teach these false doctrines to our people. So we don't want that bad reward. So that's why it's stated in the book of Isaiah, the 40th chapter and 10th verse, how the Lord Yahweh will come with his strong hand. That's referring to Yahawashi. And his arm shall rule for him. Behold, his reward is with him. You have the reward on the right-hand side to the prophets and to the ones that are going to adhere to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, going to receive that salvation, that crown. And also you have the reward on the left-hand side that majority of our people are going to receive. And that's talking about that harsh judgment. So we don't want to be on that side. So it's our job to warn our people, no matter if they hear or forbear. But they cannot say that they didn't know. And with that, I hope you always edified. Shalom.